Chapter 89, Life and Death are like the rise and fall of sea level. At one time, the Buddha lived in the Garden of Solitude in the Gion Grove of the Acropolis. One day, the Buddha said to his monks, disciples, if you are now using a parable to explain to you the method of dependent origin, when the sea tide rises and the sea level rises, the level of the great river connected to and circulating with the sea will also rise. When the level of the great river rises, the level of the small river that connects and flows with the great river also rises. When the level of the small river rises, the level of the large lake connected to the small river and circulating also rises. When the level of a large lake rises, so does the level of the small pool connected to and circulating with the large lake. In the same way, disciples, when confusion rises, it will make walking rise. When doing rises, it will make knowledge also rise. When knowledge rises, it will make fame also rise. When the famous color rises, it will make the 6 places also rise. When the 6 places rise, the touch will also rise. When the touch rises, it will make the receive also rise. When acceptance rises, it will make love also rise. When love rises, it will make taking also rise. When taking rises, it will make have also rise. When there is rises, it will make birth also rise. When life rises, it will make old death also rise. Disciples, when the sea recedes and the sea level falls, the level of the great river connected and circulating with the sea will also fall. When the level of the great river falls, the level of the small river that connects and flows with the great river also falls. When the level of the small river falls, the level of the large lake connected to and circulating with the small river also decreases. When the level of a large lake falls, so does the level of the small pool connected to and circulating with the large lake. In the same way, disciples, when confusion subsides and disappears, it will let action also subside and disappear. When action subsides and disappears, it will make knowledge also fade and disappear. When knowledge fades and disappears, it will make fame also fade and disappear. When the name fades and disappears, the 6 places will also fade and disappear. When the 6 places subside and disappear, the touch will also subside and disappear. When the touch subsides and disappears, it will make the receive also subside and disappear. When the suffering subsides and disappears, it will make the love also fade and disappear. When love fades and disappears, it will let take also fade and disappear. When the take subsides and disappears, it will make the have also subside and disappear. When being subsides and disappears, it will make life also subside and perish. When life subsides and dies, it will make old death also subside and die. After the Buddha's teachings, the monks who listened to the teachings all paid homage to the Buddha again, praising the immeasurable merits of the Buddha's teachings, and they all practiced according to the Buddha's teachings.